Well, welcome everybody. My name is Carmen Ballering. I own the School Event Decorating Academy. Been in the industry for a long time. I'm not going to say because then you'll guess my age. Let's say lots of years. And today we're going to do a short demonstration on how to put a couple of little sculptures together that you could attach helium balloons to them. Okay, so instead of just selling the balloons by themselves in a bouquet, you could add a little cute sculpture to it and make them more sellable. Okay, I had pre-inflated the balloons because we only have half an hour, and I want to be able to show you a couple of them so you don't sit down and listen to the machine go. But if you guys have questions, feel free to let me know and I will answer. I'll try to go step by step. If any of you see a balloon here that you don't know what it's called, I'll be happy to tell you what it is. How many balloon decorators or gift shop here? Everybody does balloons? So if I speak in balloon language, will you understand me? Yes, no? Okay. These are 5-inch balloons, for those of you know, and these are 260s, and when I referred to them, I said, well, we're going to make the arms with 260s. And these are 160s. And this is an 11-inch toffee balloon, and it's underinflated to about 8 inches. Okay? So for today's project, we are going to make this little sculpture, and we need to anchor it with something, so we need a weight. Now, some of you might know these kind of weights that you put on your balloons to hold them so they don't go out flying. But when you make a little sculpture, you really don't want, they're bulky, so you really don't want to put them inside because you can see them unless you put them inside a balloon. So what I do is I put water. I make a duplet, which is 2 balloons tied together, and I put some water in. See them? And that will be my weight. So I make a cluster. Okay? And that will be the diaper. We're going to make a baby. And that will be the diaper of the baby. So to make a sculpture, I use a 160 or a 260 to tie them all together. And I go around, and there's no need to really make a knot. You just go around a few times, and it's going to be in there. It's not coming out. So then we take, I'm going to make the little body. And you take another cluster of 4. And when we are stacking, well, the decorators, we call this stacking. When you put one cluster on top of the other, you want to turn them so they don't go exactly the same as the bottom, but you counterclock and make them fit in between the other 2. So you take your 160 or 260 that you use, you pull it. Now it's very important that you pull, that it's really tight, because if not, your sculpture is going to be loose. And you make a figure 8, okay? And those 2 are going to be tight there. Okay? We do don't go nowhere. The wind is taking my balloons. So we take another cluster. We do the same thing. We pull the balloon, make a figure 8. So now we got our body, okay? Our body for the baby. We are going to take the head. We are going to grab one of the necks, and we're just going to tie them together. Okay. Now we have a baby with a head, but no arms, no legs yet, right? The other thing we want to do is, if you're not a twister, don't be afraid of these. You take the 260s, and it's very easy. I'm not a twister either, but I could twist a couple of things. And you make a bubble, and this is what it's called, a pinch twist. So who's a twister here? Okay, don't laugh. And we're going to make very easy, because these are made for people that don't twist, so very easy. Fold, and then you twist again. And we're all going to make believe that this is a foot or a hand for those of us that don't twist. Twisters, they get fancy. We just want to make money. Okay, so what I do is I make two bigger than the top. So the two bigger are for the feet, and the two smaller ones can be the hands. So we go and we twist again. One more hand, and this one is tiny because it's our hand. Okay. And you kind of figure how long you want those arms. I don't put arms that long because it's going to be an out-of-this-world baby. You don't want that. So decide where you want to cut your arm, and pop the rest of your balloon. Make a knot. Oops, sorry. Make a knot. Sister working out. Then you take the rest of your balloon, you put it around, and you just twist. It's going to stay there. Okay? There you go. You kind of, this was made, so I'm just going to keep this. Okay? Do that. We did the same thing for the legs. Then you could have that little curve for the knee. We could also twist it and make another pinch twist. So if you want to sit them on the edge of the table, they would stay. And the same from here, twist. Wrap it around. Okay. Everyone with me so far? It's easy, they're cute. Okay. You wrap them around. Obviously, if you're going to sell this, you want to wrap around in a figure eight and a couple of times to make sure that it's there and it doesn't go anywhere. Okay. You could do the clusters of 4, the clusters of 5. Depends on the position that you want to have the baby. So now, to make it look like a baby, we need to make a pacifier. So I take 2 pieces of 160 and make something really small here and tie it. And these pacifiers, you could do it in any size. I stick to 160s because the 260s will show like they have a huge mouth. We do the same thing. And you could use rubber cement, a little bit of rubber cement to glue these together. You could use hot glue, but you have to be careful because the glue is too hot, it will pop your balloon. Or you can use double-sided tape. And take a little piece. And this is bond, double-sided by click like this. Sticks to everything. So you put a little piece there. And we take our other end. And we just push it in there. Kind of look like a pacifier. You take another little piece. And let's see, we're going to make around, whoops. I don't stick to the table there. They stick to my nails. Okay, put it out. And we take our pacifier, push it in there. Okay, so we want to give little bit, 2 little eyes here. To our baby. Okay, and let's see. So now when you're selling a bouquet or just a helium balloon, you sell their client more than just a helium balloon. You sell them a piece of art. And I'm probably not going to cut that. I'm just going to leave it. But then, because we have water as our base, it would anchor your helium balloon. Okay? And the water will hold probably a 36-inch and a couple of 11-inch latex. So the more water you put on the bottom, the bigger the bouquet you could put on your baby. Okay? And you could dress them up. You put curling ribbon, or you could just curl the 160 and put it here and make a little bow. We'll dress them up in however. Okay? This one. Here we go. Do you like it? It's really cute and it's easy to make. And you could sell your bouquet for so much more money than just selling your helium balloon by itself. Okay, so now Valentine is coming. I have another cute one that was always one of my best sellers. And for this, he has 2 legs. Well, everyone has 2 legs. But we're going to stand him up. And again, I put some water on some of my balloons. There's just 2. If you're putting lots of balloons, like I said, in his hands, you want to go ahead and put water on all 4 of them, a little bit of them, to make them heavier. Okay. 260s. Again, we are going to take our base, tie it to the 260. Let's see, I didn't find it. That'll work. And you decide how tall you want to. We're going to cut half of this. Okay, so these are going to be his legs. Now we are going to take another 260 or 160, and we're going to make the body. And again, I'm starting with a cluster, and I'm going to tie my first cluster. Just keep stacking. Okay, figure 8. And you can make them as tall as you want. If you, like these, you could do them with 11-inch balloons if you want to, and they'll be life size. Okay, so these are more like table for bouquets. But if somebody wants something more, a little more dramatic, you could use the same technique, just 11-inch balloons, and maybe you want to go on the legs 360s or 660s bigger. Okay, and so now we got the body. Okay, so it's going to go like that. Oops, sorry. Now we're going to do the hands. And again, we're going to do our easy hands. Okay. You could twist, you could go ahead and get fancy with your arms. Wrap around. And we do that. Now on these, I like to put the head in helium. You don't have to, but sometimes they stand better if you do helium. Okay. So our helium head, oh, it's on the chair. Grab this. So he's going to be a smiley dude. And the same, if you have it on a string, you could just attach it in there. Okay. And this is, we're going to put helium balloons. And when I make these, I usually like to put at least a minimum of 3 balloons in his hands because these are the ones that are going to keep him up, okay? The pull from the helium is going to make him stand. Because we can't put helium on 5-inch balloons. So, you see, he already wants to take them. Oh, you keep them right here. You take your 2 balloons, push them in there, and wrap around. Okay. So see how he stands? You could put helium balloons on both arms, or just the one. And he rocks and he dances. Cute. Oh, we had some extra support here. These are 5-inch balloons, underinflated to like about 2 inches. Okay, we have another one. How about that? I used to sell this fella a lot for Valentine's Day. It was one of my hot sellers. I mean, everybody wanted, okay, why don't you add one of the little dudes to all of my helium balloons? And it could say one of those fun Halloween, like, I love you. I will do them in black and white, like a prisoner, or like little devils, or, you know, they have different heads, like a clown, that are already printed for the faces, so you really don't even have to do the fancy faces. Okay, got that? Good, okay, so let me clean this up. So much easier after you have everything inflated. And I'll get out of your way, and after the demo, you guys, I'll put them up so you guys can take nice pictures. Okay, so again, I have water in my balloons. And for this one, it's a different design, but I put these up really quick. Have you guys all seen the link-o-loons? Okay. These are easy to make, little sculptures. You can make girls, boys, clowns, whatever you can think of, like just to hold your bouquets. And it's easy because you could tie them on the bottom and also tie the top. Ooh. And put a neck right on the leg. This way you don't have to tape. You can make these with a regular round, but you have to tape the balloons together. And sometimes when you do that, the possibilities of the balloon popping are greater than if you just have a link-o-loon, and it's easier because it's really quick. My fellow heads here keep just wanting to steal the show. Okay. So it's an easy one because all I have to do is just add a head. And these look really cute on the clown. So you could do these like for kids' birthday parties and have the print of the clown and add the hair like 2 little 5-inch in the sides, and they look really cute. Okay, and then again, we were gonna do our very difficult hands. Okay. Same. And let's see, about here. This one has, where did my scissors go? This has water just in 2 balloons. If you're working on a place that has air like here, that it keeps blowing it, you want to do water on all 4. think he went out drinking last night. Yeah, I'm going to change those. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's put this on and see if he will stop going to side to side. You want to make sure you secure your helium tied in the hand to make sure, because when they go out and the wind starts hitting the little sculpture, it could come out from there. So if you want to double, instead of, tie, wrap around, and then make a knot, that's probably the best. Okay, I want to make a little hat. So I got here. There, you guys can see me. Can you guys see what did you see? Because I could put that one on the floor. I'll take a 260. I just want to make a little quick, easy to do hat. Okay. And then just put a 5-inch balloon. It's really quick. You could tell your clients that, oh, this is a very difficult piece to make, but between us, it's very easy. Put it again with a couple of pieces of double-sided tape, or you could use rubber cement, whichever you have. On these 260s and 160s, I do not like to hot glue. You can use low temperature glue, but they have a mind of their own. Sometimes they don't pop, but when you need them not to pop, they pop. So I put that in there. Oh, wrong way. There you go. And we have a lot of different prints on link-o-loons. So you could really dress them up for that, say it's a boy, it's a girl, happy birthday, over the hill. So you could really coordinate your balloons with your little buddies. You got it. Okay. Yeah. So very easy. Who thinks I could do this? Easy, right? Even if you don't do balloons, it's like, oh, I could do that. That's nice and cute. Okay, do we still have time? Are we doing with time? We done? 2 minutes? So I better hurry. Okay, let's see. We'll try to do this one really quick. Sorry for the noise, but these bags. Okay, we're going to start again with my base that has water. Okay. Take all of these out of the way so you can see. I'm going to stack again. Boom. By the way, this is the same way you make a balloon column. So make a balloon column out of these. Oh, well, I think that the smaller one was the one that went on the top, but you get the point. They're telling me I have 2 minutes. So. Trying to be quick here. Again, we're going to do our arms really quickly. By By this time, you guys should be arm professionals. My arms out of 260s. Quick. Have any more helium balloons? This one looks really cute with Valentine balloons because he's like a prisoner. Okay, and we do the head. Tie it there. And we do a little hat. Again, the same way I did the hat. Wrap. Guys, know how superstars feel. This is hot up here. Those lights are poor singers. I'm like sweating. Okay, so make a cute hat again. On the top of the head. Now, I like to make a nose out of a 5-inch balloon. Let's see if I have one. I think we lost his nose. No, it's a little toffee one. Well, let me draw his eyes. Where did my marker go? In the front? The other side? Oh, thank you. Oh, my things are just running out of my table. Okay. So if you take a 5-inch balloon with the same color toffee and glue it or tape it to the center, gives it a big nose, and he looks cute. If you know how to draw really nice. But you could pretty much do the face all with balloons and put eyebrows and a nose and the mouth and the little eyeballs. You could do with 5-inch balloons as well. And I thought I had some more helium balloons. No? We'll put it's a boy. He's in prison. And he has a boy. Make believe it says I love you. Okay? So that, oh, okay. Really old. He's in prison and he's really old. Okay. Okay, so hope you guys like it. Hope you learn. I know we have to do everything so quick because we only have half hour, but if you guys are interested in learning a lot more, you could come to Miami and visit us. And in a day, you could learn so much that your brain is going to be saying, oh, it's going to be of so much work. There you go. Thank you so much.